Ladies and gentlemen, they released the body cam footage of Brianna Grier. And I'm going to go ahead and play this video that came out from CNN.
Welcome back. There are new questions about the death of a Georgia woman who investigators say was fatally injured after falling out of a police cruiser. Authorities have now released body camera footage of the incident. CNN's Nadia Romero is following this story for us and joins me with the latest. So walk us through what we know thus far. Well, this video that was newly released was something that the family had been asking for, not only released to them, but to the public as well. So 28-year-old Brianna Grier was experiencing a mental health episode on July 15th, her family says, when her mother called 911 for assistance. The family had made similar calls before, and they say normally an ambulance would come, but this time it was Hancock County Sheriff's deputies.
Brianna was having an episode, and we called 911 for assistance to get our daughter some help. But if we knew what we know now, we wouldn't have called her. She wouldn't be. We would deal with what was going on with her alone, and she would have been here. It's a bad situation that how our daughter left here in good shape and then end up with death. Yeah.
Just heartbreaking. The family's attorney, civil rights lawyer Benjamin Crump, said that Hancock County Sheriff's deputies came into the home, handcuffed Brianna Grier, placed her in the back of a patrol car to take her into custody for allegedly resisting arrest. Now, in newly released body cam video by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, you can hear Grier tell police repeatedly that she is not drunk, but she would harm herself. She would hang herself if they put her in the police car. Sheriff's deputies then lift up Grier and put her into the back of the patrol car. The body cam video fails to show if officers opened, closed, or had any interaction with the rear passenger side door. Now, you're about to see video of Grier and sheriff's deputies, and we want to warn you, this video is disturbing.
Got it outside too. Yeah.
So you heard it there. Off camera, you hear one of the officers ask if the door on the other side is closed, which the other officer replies yes. Now, sheriff's deputies left the scene and drove a short distance before Grier fell out of the moving car, according to the statement from the GBI.
Yeah, she jumped out the car. That female said just jumped out the vehicle. They take the cuffs off.
So the video ends with Grier on the ground while police wait for paramedics. GBI investigators concluded Wednesday that the rear passenger side of the patrol car near where Grier was sitting was never closed, according to a news release. But Brianna Grier's family and attorney Ben Crump alleged that deputies did not secure Grier in the seatbelt when she was handcuffed in the back of the police car, and as a result, when the car started moving, she somehow fell out of the car, landed on her head, cracked her skull, and then went into a coma for 6 days before dying because of her injuries.
We want answers. We need answers. We want to know the truth. We want to know how did she get out the car for her to be not here no more.
CNN has reached out to the Hancock County Sheriff's Department for comment, but they have yet to respond.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what the cop said on the video. She jumped out the car. She didn't jump out of that car. She fell out of that car because they did not secure the door. She was not in any type of seatbelt, and I expect the cops to do that because this is an acceptable practice in America for cops to put the blame on the passenger. Anybody that gets placed in a police cruiser should not be blamed for what happens if something like this occurs where somebody falls out. She fell out. She didn't jump out. She fell out. And no matter what, once you take a person into police custody, you are 100% responsible from that point on. That's the way I see it. If she jumped out of that car, you're responsible because you didn't close the door. If she fell out the car, you're responsible. You did not close the door. You did not put her in a seatbelt. You didn't make sure she was secure. And you heard when she was going into the cruiser, he pretty much just stuffed her in there and she's screaming, which I don't blame her. She didn't commit no crime. Now, if you're saying you took her for resisting arrest, but what led up to that? What led up to, because that cop had a nasty attitude that put her in the back of that cruiser. So the family are, they're lawyered up with Ben Crump. And you can best believe we will probably learn more and more over the next few weeks about what actually happened. But I said this before, I'm saying it again. I do not believe police account about these sort of things. They have a long-standing reputation of not telling the truth and lying just to cover their own tracks. And where's the police report? Where's the police report? Because I bet you the police report is not going to match anything, because that is a notorious thing that always happen in these cases where nothing matches what's on the video. And I don't care what they come out and say, they are responsible once somebody goes into their custody. Whether they leaped out of the car or fell out of the car, they are still 100% responsible for it. But my condolences again to her family and her loved ones, especially her 3-year-old twins that won't even get to be around their mother anymore, when all she really needed was some medical attention. She did not need to be apprehended by the police. The police usually do horrible with mental health issues, and she had long-standing documented mental health issues, and they should never have taken her anywhere. And you heard what her parents said. They regret allowing those officers to remove her from the house. She should never have been taken from the house at all. Mm-mm. But y'all, once again, we got to always have these high profile cases every single year in and year out, because this is how America wants to do policing. They waste a lot of money when they could just do the right thing by the people in the community they work in. But I guess that's just too much right for them. But y'all, please tell me what you think now that you've seen a part of the video, the body cam video that has been released. I know there's probably more footage out there, but on these YouTube channels, you have to be really careful about what you show. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.